When I got into the foundation, at first I wasn't sure what the whole program was about, but then when I started to see that they were going to be around for a pretty long time, it gave me a feeling of hope, a feeling of having someone there for me when I didn't have my family or friends be there for me. The first time I met Erin, wow, that was, 10 years ago. At first I questioned, I was like, who is she? What is she here to do? But then she started to get close to us and I just felt more and more comfortable when I was around her. And the years flew by and she became part of our family. She was our mentor. She was the person who came into our life when we were 8 years old and adopted 3 classes of 3rd graders, not knowing what she was getting herself into, but she went ahead and she took that challenge. She took us into her arms and she never left our side. I come from a family of 6. 2 of the children in my family were the ones that finished high school, me being one of them. Actually, I'm the first one from my family to go on to college. So for my family, it wasn't very common for someone to actually want to pursue the education and actually do something better with their lives. But I knew that even if they weren't going to be there for me as a family and as a family support, I knew that at the end of the day, I had Erin and of my other dreamers that actually come from the same background as I did, and I could relate to them. I knew that this program was always going to be there for me. So my brother, I remember I was 14 at this time. He unfortunately was at a party one day and he got stabbed. I've always looked up to him just because he was my brother and not having my dad there. It was around 2, 3 in the morning. We heard a knock on the house and it was one of his friends and his family. And they came and told us that he had gotten stabbed and he was at the hospital. I remember we arrived at the hospital and just seeing him there, laying in the bed, and the doctor telling us that if he would have gotten stabbed just a centimeter deeper, we would have lost him. We would have lost him there and they wouldn't have been able to save him. Losing him would have been it would have been heartbreaking and I wouldn't have known what to do. Erin's response while everything was happening, she just gave me just the strength and gave me hope that everything was gonna be fine. If I wouldn't have had her by my side, I would have just said, you know what? My mom and my family's just going through a tough time right now. I need to be there for them. And I think eventually I would have just ended up dropping out. She actually believed in me. She believed that I wasn't going to give up. I think having that person see what I didn't see at that time in me just gave me the strength to keep on going. So going into high school, Erin and another program director, his name was Peter, they decided to come up with the internship boot camp. We interviewed with about 3 to 4 businesses. I interned at one of the immigration law firms that Erin was able to get. Right now, this is my 4th year with them, so I've been there with them for quite a while, and they're just amazing people. I feel like I blossomed into like something that I didn't know I was capable of doing. I didn't know that I could grow so much. Now I am currently working with them. They asked me if I wanted to come along with them as a part-time while I went to college. I think if it wasn't for Erin and the internship program, I would have never got that experience and that chance to work out in the real world. The Colorado Dream Foundation is just the hope to all those kids, all those young kids that might not think that they don't have a future out there. It is a life-changing experience. I want to thank you guys for not leaving my side. for always being there for me. You guys are amazing. You guys are truly amazing. And I just believe that this program should go on forever, because I believe that it takes one kid at a time to make a change, and that's what you guys are doing.